F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, family and friends? We are your two hosts. I'm Bralik.
And I'm formal.
And welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where friend request friends to watch Season 4, Episode 8, title, Hermanos. If y'all don't know what that means brothers. So, this one right here is one of my favorite episodes of the season. I'm just going to put that out there, you know. So, with that being said, Formal, how you feel going into this next episode?
I feel pretty strong going into this episode. I feel good going into this episode. The title right now, it got me pretty juiced. Hermanos, you know what I'm saying? Like that just got me thinking that we going deeper into the investigation in the gush, like the things that Hank told the DEA about Los Polos, like. But the fact that you say, you know, it also translates to brothers, that kind of got me thinking too about how I always be feeling about Hank eventually connecting the dots to Walt. Like, are we finally gonna get a reveal to that, or I don't know. But I know for sure, I think we're gonna definitely dig into that investigation. I mean, that's like one of the biggest plot pieces that came from the last couple of like 2 episodes. So I'm ready to jump in and see what Gus gonna do under this pressure from the DEA.
All right. We're not going to hold you any longer. We're going to dive right into this episode. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go, hermano.
I fear for my family. I'm sure they'll be fine.
They hit us with the flashy back, like.
Thank me and shake my hand.
This conversation was so lit though, the way he ended it. Now thank me and shake my hand, like. That's when I was really just realizing how real Gus was, like. Oh, and this the same episode he popped Bosa too.
At the scene, the second succumbed to his wounds earlier this evening at an area hospital.
They didn't show this though. Wait, did they? Now I'm focused.
Fully focused,
Wait,
baby.
What? Yeah, they ain't show this.
I can give you the highlights.
Mm.
Your nephews grew impatient. When I wouldn't give it, they settled instead for DEA agent Schrader.
My boy, the
But a
orchestra.
phone call was placed
The conductor.
to Agent Schrader
For the
moments
orchestra.
before the attack, thus giving him the upper hand. Marco was shot in the face and died instantly. Leonel lingered for several hours. Yesterday, the federales raided his hacienda, and in the confusion, Juan was shot dead. An accident, perhaps.
By his own men.
Though we may never know.
Though we may never know, with
At any
the little
rate,
smile after.
I thought you
like,
should hear from me.
patted him on his knee like 5 times. That's mad disrespectful.
For blood, Hector. Sangre por sangre.
Sangre por sangre.
Blood for blood. But what blood? What blood for blood is that? This beef is. But see, that's why I said, man, cause Don Salamanca, Ben was like, we can't rock with them dirty South Americans. So I know they beef go back. Like, now he talking about blood for blood. What blood?
So is this the loud one?
Into unseen footage.
What?
I can never remember.
Are we revisiting the cancer?
Quiet. No magnets.
Right, okay. I'm still pretty new at this.
I mean, one minute I'm starting a new business. My wife and I are thinking about having kids.
Bro, Walt began so irritated when people talk, bro. He not a people person.
Excuse me.
He ain't with it.
Yes,
Which is crazy because he a teacher. There, man.
Anyway, so for me, that's been the biggest.
My man said, anyway, like, if he really was
giving up control.
like, bruh, I don't know you. I don't want to talk to you about this.
That is such bullshit.
Excuse me?
Let's hear it, Highs.
Never give up control. Right from the start, it's a death sentence. That's what they keep telling me.
Yep.
Well, guess what? Every life comes with a death sentence.
Man.
Getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, they going in right now.
But until then, who's in charge? Me.
Are you, though?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. 'Cause he really talking bold right now, but he living. Look at that, bro. Oh my God. Yo.
So that was a great question.
That was perfect.
It was,
that
right?
transition was perfect.
Yep.
Because I was just about to say he living that Kafka-esque life right now. What is he really talking about? Son, let me pull out my notepad. I'm about to mess up my green screen. Here's a blank sheet of paper right here. Because I got some stuff that I'm about to talk to y'all about.
Oh, shit.
Damn, they call my man's in.
Oh, shit. Shit getting real.
Does he look nervous? Ooh, he see Vic on the wall. They got the little lazy eye and everything, bro. They on point. You see who drew that? Like, yo.
I'd like to record this conversation if that's okay.
Of course.
Should I have my lawyer present, though? What's going on?
Yes, we all appreciate your coming in here to talk to us, but you have the right to have an attorney present also.
Okay, there we go.
I can't see how that would be necessary. But then again, I have no idea why.
Facts. Hank
So
about
you
to
wish to
explode.
continue?
They got him on the side of the table by himself. Like, he need to stretch out all that excitement.
Sir, your
man.
fingerprints were found at a crime scene.
Gail Bedeker's apartment.
Huh? You smart, huh?
I established a chemistry scholarship at UNM. I named it after Maximino Arciniega, a dear friend of mine who died too young. He invited me to dinner the following night, and I accepted. It was perhaps a week later when I read about him in the paper.
So after years of no contact, he shows up in your restaurant, remakes your acquaintance, and invites you to dinner?
Yeah, he wanted money. But personal shortcomings notwithstanding, he was a warm, gentle person, and I thought a lot of him.
My boy really had the story wrapped in the baggie, ready to go for decades, like, since 1999, like.
Can you tell us where you were on the night of Wednesday, the 23rd, at around 8 p.m.?
I was at a fundraiser at Presbyterian Hospital. I was there from 7 to about 10.
You see my man face, bro? He looks so innocent, like a little kid. Like, oh my God.
Or yeah, just one other thing. Is Gustavo Fring your real name?
Is it my real name? General Pinochet's government was guilty of a great many sins. First and foremost were its human rights abuses.
Huh.
But it was also notoriously unreliable at keeping records.
Cat and mouse, hide and seek. What's up? Come find me. That was a challenge right there, Gus. Or Hank. Gus just threw the challenge out to you, boy. Alright, that's his little mantra. So he keep himself meditated, keep his mind right. He knows shit getting too close to home. What's up?
I love that shot right there.
Hey, Tiger, how's it hanging?
Good.
So what's up, Jesse? Got Saul checking up on Andrea?
What's the damage?
$1,200 a month. I did a lot of research, and for this neighborhood, that's a pretty good deal.
You kidding me? That's a great deal.
So how's he doing?
Jesse?
He's good. He's,
Yeah,
he's
he
busy.
is. He's clean. I wouldn't say he's good though, but he's clean though. Oh, he was outside chilling.
And Brock, how's he doing?
My man, really, I'm proud of Jesse, man. He upgraded from the beanie and the freaking sweaters. Like, it looked like he ain't at Ross no more. He at Burlington Coat Factory now.
Probably think it's more safer that way.
Meticulous Skeisenberg, what you doing over here? Destroying the cheap little rack? You don't want to spend no bread on
all that bread, man.
All that bread.
Plus, it shows our wipe down crew that I will support them.
The bottom of the crib.
You feel me? Webs and shit all over it.
Okay, but I did have one piece of Morganite that was very special. You know?
Hey,
Where
Walt,
we going with this?
there's no rock show, okay?
Exactly.
You said that so Marie wouldn't freak. Take it right here.
I'm like, where we ain't doing something? Where we going, man? Where we going with this?
We had to take a quick guess.
There's no rock show. Oh, to Lo Polo?
You hungry?
Huh? Hermanos?
We're not here for the chicken. Gustavo Fring. Remember him?
Yeah, the fun run guy. Yeah,
Yeah, you met him.
the
Walt.
guy-
Stop. You crumbling already, bro. We haven't even got to anything yet.
I mean, honest to God, I really believe that this guy is maybe one of the biggest movers in the Southwest. Probably there was a much bigger guy out there, right?
Hank, that was just speculation.
You know how that speculation go. They keep the people chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Time to speculate.
You brought him into the police.
Right.
What did you ask him? What did he say?
Walt, will you let me finish my story?
Man, relax.
Sorry, I'm just interested.
We all are.
We are, but he gotta not seem so suspicious.
Hank, why are you telling me this?
Stick this on. GPS tracker.
Dang. He asking for a lot. He asking for a lot.
Trust me, it's our little secret.
Extra legal.
It's easy, okay? Here's what you do. You untie your shoelace, and you head toward the restaurant.
The way they blurred it out and then he leaped. Yo, they be on some shit in this show, bro. I'm like, who is that? Mike, hello.
I don't feel good about this at all.
Look, Walt, I know that this kind of thing is...
He's crumbling, bro.
I mean, this is really important. I mean, Jesus, just you make me beg you? Come on, just stick it in there.
There's so much good moments right now. I'm trying to keep them all in my head.
It's gonna be a tough.
Like,
yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to talk about.
Sir, may I help you?
Come on, Walter.
I didn't do it. See, I didn't do it. Do it.
Exactly. Do it. Do it and call him after. Like, don't be like.
May I help you with your...
That man is crumbling. I was thinking at the whole. I couldn't wait to talk about that in the end talk. Like, bro, just do it and then call your boss, let him know what's up. Like, the hell, what you supposed to do?
What the hell is...
Made sure it was secure.
I guess that was a good enough excuse. I would have said I was scared the first time or something. He is not happy though. Not happy at all.
I swear to God, I thought I was driving the man to a gem and mineral show.
Look at
All of a
this
sudden,
man
he asked me to pull
pleading.
into your restaurant and telling me that he's investigating you. So we have a mutual interest in resolving this without violence.
Camera not even on. He not even watching you right now. Okay, it is on. I was about to say, usually it got that red dot, like if it's showing someone on it. Look at this man panicking.
Oh,
Hey, don't wait to be like invited.
Brother-in-law, my DEA agent brother-in-law, he's on to Gus.
He is.
What if this is like math or algebra? Add a plus douchebag to a minus douchebag, and you get like 0 douchebags.
I like Jesse's equation.
He's got nothing.
But he right though. Walt is also right.
Because he's still above ground.
Okay? Hank already knows who you are, by the way. And besides, you actually did kill Gale, so there's that.
Damn, Walt. You sound like a snitch, boy. We all know what Jesse did. You don't gotta.
You just say that you want to be, no, that you need to be able to be properly coached. Panicked! Gus's ass is on the line. And trust me, he will meet with you if he thinks that you're a liability.
No, he will waste me if he thinks I'm a liability.
I agree. Jesse making more valid points than you right now, Walt, and he said way less words. Like, what you going through? Walt does not, man. Under the influence, Walt, and panicked, Walt. Two Walts I hate.
Yes?
I did some digging around.
And?
Neither the DEA nor the APD considers you a person of interest.
Schrader's looking into you totally on his lonesome. Voice in the wilderness.
Yep.
Does he have resources?
Just him, his credit card, and his chauffeur Walter.
From what I hear, he'd be committing career suicide if he were to mention you to Merkert again.
So, no warrant for the tracking device on my car.
Damn, career suicide, though. Hey, that means he has a chance to come back, though.
But dealing with both Schrader and the Mexicans at the same time, if he happens to be watching when they make a move, it could be the perfect storm.
Great point. Great point.
The perfect storm.
That's crazy, though, man. Who the fuck is Gus? Like, this man Mike said we could handle the cartel. Like, you don't just walk up to everyday people and be like, yeah, I can handle the heat that the cartel gonna bring down on us. Like, god damn. Bro, he need to throw the do-rag on. He has some ill-ass waves.
Yo, I was gonna say that an episode ago.
Look who we came to see. Look at the little smile, bro. This motherfucker. How does he get like a 6-year-old's face like every once in a while? Like,
Hello, Hector.
do you hear the music right now? This fool came out to piss in the pool. That's what Dons do. I guess.
¿Estás loco? El jefe te va a cortar los huevos.
La base dice.
That's Bolsa? And he just said someone else is the boss? Oh, man. Here we go. See? The hierarchy.
Ese pollo que cocinan, se lo juro por mi madre, que es el más sabroso en todo México.
Gracias, Don Eladio.
So they started out there in Mexico?
Siéntense, por favor. Gracias. Entonces, si tu socio es el chef, ¿quién eres tú?
He the businessman. So you just a taste. Exactly. See, he the businessman. Biz ops.
¿Sabes por qué? Porque cuando yo mando a mis hombres a su restaurante, ellos regresan no solamente con el pollo, sino regresan drogados.
So he been had his
metanfetamina.
Damn, they ain't even start with weed and shit. These motherfuckers been on the meth, like.
Les demuestras.
Okay. Cocaine.
Más bien los bikers y los hillbillies.
Man, they out here profiling like crazy this episode. First they say my man's was too dark and too light to be brothers.
Químico de profesión y la metanfetamina que nosotros hacemos es mucho más superior a la llamada biker crank, que como ustedes le dicen.
Don Eladio, este producto es la droga del futuro.
Sounds beautiful in Spanish. They just talking about the potency of drugs. That was it. Like, that shit sounded clean as hell. Feel me?
Don Eladio, esta nueva metanfetamina cristalizada es más adictiva, más potente que la cocaína.
A mis hombres sí le gusta su producto, es verdad.
Sí.
Eso de la química.
Yo estudié en la Universidad de Santiago de Chile, Don Eladio. Sí, Gustavo, él pagó por mi educación.
My boy Ben had bread, okay.
Fantástico. ¿Por qué tengo que hacer negocio con un hombre que me falta respeto? Tratando de negocio.
Pido disculpas si no ofendí con mi método de conseguir esta reunión.
Yo simplemente tomé la iniciativa.
Huh, exactly. What regular person is gonna be in front of you right now?
Yo conozco a Gustavo como si fuera un hermano. Para mí, este hombre es la persona más leal, más honorable que yo he conocido.
Okay, there we go. So
Él me
they not
salvó
real
del barrio
brothers.
pobre de Santiago.
They begging, man.
Mi compañero, por favor, se lo...
There it is. Blood for blood right there. I was thinking at the whole meeting, like, bruh. Wow, made him stare him in the face, like.
Tú le hiciste eso. Ahora, míralo.
Questions finally being answered. That is crazy. I'm like, why does he hate Don Salamanca? And now I know.
Mm-hmm.
Por la cual tú estás vivo y él no. Es porque yo sé quién eres tú. Pero entiéndeme bien. Ya no estás en Chile.
Oh my God. There's even more. Like, we gotta go back even. Well, I've been to. We gotta go back. We gotta go to South America. Like, he said, I know you though. So who is Gus, bruh?
Look at me. Look at me.
I wouldn't even be mad if Gus just smacked the shit out of him right now. Like, I feel bad for saying that because he handicapped, but it is what it is right now.
Maybe next time.
Damn.
There we have it. Episode 8. Finally in the books. This episode right here, man, is a question that you've been pondering for quite some time since Gus has been announced in the show. And you got a little bit of a backstory here. So how you feel about episode 8 for me?
Alright. Episode 8. I don't even know where to start. There was so many. Episode 8 was great. 8 great. 8 was great. There was hella just like good moments, like not even necessarily plot building moments, just like good ass like cinematography in general. The way they was transitioning scenes and just certain interactions, like Walt being in the freaking doctor's office with that random dude, like talking about you got control of your own life and all this other stuff, like, and then it transitioned to him at the lab, like, nah, bro, you Kafka-esque, like, relax yourself, like. So this episode was pretty fire in my opinion. I really enjoyed this one because there was some really interesting things going on. So freaking Hank actually had enough to pull Gus into the office to be questioned by DEA and APD and all that. And they not feeling it. Like again, they not feeling it. They think that Gus is clean as a whistle, and they not, you know, Hank has no resources. Mike said that apparently addressing this issue again is career suicide. So I that was kind of good for me because I'm just like, okay, that means that Hank still can have a career, but at the same time, it really lets you know that if that is true, if the rumor mill is true, then yeah, they really not worried about Gus right now. So Gus really just has to worry about his issues with the cartel, and I guess with Hank being a vigilante, technically that's what Hank about to be on. I guess some vigilante stuff because he trying to freaking plant the bug under his car, the GPS tracker under his car without any type of legal backing. Like so. Man, I'm already bouncing around the episode.
You are.
I swear I should have took bullet points, bro, because this episode was too good. Like, oh yeah, so we started with Gus at the hospitals. That was like season 3, episode something, 11 or something like that.
Yep.
But then it transitions into a scene that we never saw before. It was him sitting down with Don Salamanca talking about, you know, blood for blood, giving him, he said, I'll give you the highlights. Yo, he disrespected this man. He told him, I'm gonna give you the highlights of your family getting slaughtered. Like, excuse me. And then gave him the highlights and then told him blood by blood. So I've been interested, like, what is going on between Gus and Salamanca? Because every time they used to see each other, Gus would just, that's when he get the frown, like he ain't rocking with him. And later on in the episode, they finally touched on that. Like, my man's killed his first ever cook, like his first chef. Like, bro, there's so much. It's so crazy. Like, Gus really had a plan, like, for decades. Like, he's been doing this chicken shit. Like, he's been had cooks. Like, he's been wanting to build a lab. Like, and that was back in Mexico. He ain't finally built his lab until he came over to this side. Like, and then there's still even more backstory from Chile that we don't even know about, because the big Don, damn, I forgot what he called it. Was it Don Diego? That's terribly off. That's all the way off.
Eladio.
Don Ignacio.
Eladio.
Yeah, he said he knows him from Chile, or at least heard of him. From Chile. So he got some type of backstory that's even deeper than just the chicken and his boy that just got blasted. Like, I don't even know where I'm at right now. This episode is different. Like, this episode is different, man. Like,
it really is, man. I guess
you gotta hold my hand.
Like,
this shit was different.
I guess we could just start off with Walt. I guess Walt and Hank. I mean, you already addressed it, but you know, Walt and Hank kind of going on a little field trip and stuff like that. So
yeah, Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
we already know how unreliable Walt is under pressure. Like, this episode definitely was showing even more of that. Like, I was saying that whole react, like, bro, just do it. Like, and then he go up to Gus, just do it. Like, it's that easy. Just do it. Send the text, send the call, whatever you got to do later, and let them know what's up. Like, you already being watched all the time anyway. You even went back to the lab and begged for your life. Like, but I'm just, like I said, there's two ways I hate seeing Walt: under the influence and under pressure. Man, that fool he just be acting foolish. Then nice. See, I told you got to just guide me a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So then, my boy goes to Jesse's crib, all unhinged again, asking Jesse all these questions, telling him to kill Gus, hurry up and get it done, right? He got the rice and cigarette. And then Jesse, I guess, goes to the back, use the bathroom or something, but Walt sees the phone and sees the message. And now Walt is feeling like, I can't really trust Jesse, which is interesting because I didn't want to say it because I wasn't too sure, but I feel like I'm 100% sure. Feel free to tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Bralik, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong now. But he asked Jesse if he ever seen Gus again after the restaurant, and Jesse said no, but he was lying because Jesse saw him again at the meeting over at the, I don't even know what spot that is, when they're in the little shed kind of,
the chicken poultry where all the chickens are at.
Yep. So he lied about that, and then the text kind of just enforced that. So like, Walt kind of knows now that he can't really 100% trust Jesse, which is kind of crazy because we've been seeing the deterioration of their relationship indirectly through what Gus is putting them through, and now it's taking effect more directly because Jesse is lying to Walt. And I wouldn't necessarily say like he's lying to him like to harm him or anything, but he's just like, I feel like Jesse's kind of in like he's been in a real nonchalant mood lately where everything is just, it is what it is. Like, so I don't think like he's just lying to him, but he's just withholding the truth. And I know you can say those are the same things, but you know, I feel like they have just a little twist on the meaning. So I guess I'm kind of interested to see what that's gonna do. Like, how is Walt gonna take that? Because again, they've been playing with that man's ego. Like, Walt is like, he the cashier right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, of the crew, and Jesse's he a lieutenant out here of the crew. Like, so that was kind of crazy. Damn, this episode was good. All right, so then after that, yeah, like, man, I guess, well, there is one thing I would like to also touch on is Andrea, right? They showed Andrea.
Okay, yep.
Jesse is still supporting her, so she's still a cast member. She's still out here getting her check. And he actually goes with Saul. So I don't know if that's maybe his first time ever going. So, well, for one, he said it's a weekly thing. So that's crazy. Like, that's kind of frequent, low key. So if Jesse's going every single week, then I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to build up the cojones to actually walk into the building and talk to her. I get, because the situation is still pretty fragile. Like I said back when it first happened, I thought Jesse was gonna be mad at her that her brother killed him, but he wasn't. He was more so mad that the brother was influenced by the gang and stuff.
Yep.
And then he gave her that bag, like, get your son out that neighborhood, go. So I had no idea that he was still, supporting her. So it's kind of interesting to see that. And I guess it kind of, I don't know, man. It kind of makes me feel some type of way, because I feel like Jesse is in, like I said, like guilt. We already know Jesse don't do good with guilt. Like, and then everyone that he's loved or ever felt close to is dead. Like, so I wonder if that's why he's keeping her at a distance. I didn't even really think about that till right now, to be honest. Like, I wonder if that's why he's keeping her at such a distance, because he feels like, life is real for him. Like, he was just in the Pazuzu house, not knowing when his last day was gonna be. So he might be like trying to protect her, and that's probably why he isn't interacting with her directly anymore. But it was kind of good to see her, and it shows that Jesse, cares. So that's always good. We all know Jesse's the good guy, even though he says otherwise.
That's true. I mean, to be honest, you pretty much hit all the notes of what this episode is and was. Like, to be honest, you could say not a lot's happened in this episode, but a lot has happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotten like maybe 4 or 5 changes of scene, and that's pretty much the episode. You know what I'm saying? In a nutshell. So basically, what I want to know is, how do you feel about the hierarchy now that you've seen, the kind of the round table of, the people who are included in that? How you feel about it now?
That's a good question, because I guess, damn, that's a good question, bro. I feel like that table really didn't change much, because I feel like the hierarchy is way different now. So all right, hold on, let me try to wrap my head around this. So it was Bosa at the table.
Yep.
And Hector, aka Don Salamanca, at the table. And then
Don.
I'm always gonna mess up this.
Just call him the Don.
El Jefe, El Jefe,
yep.
right? And then we had Gus and his brother. Gus and his brother are nobodies right now. So we got the Don. Bosa and Hector weren't being called Dons at that meeting. So in my opinion, they must be really close. I don't know what's under the Don, maybe a capo or something. I don't know, but they had to be really close, in my opinion, to even come up to that meeting. But they weren't Dons yet. But present day, what? Hold on, say that. What happened?
I was gonna say, I mean, you seen Hector, how he came, like his entrance into the whole meeting. He literally walked in and took a piss in the pool, like.
Yeah, he was like a man. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
he was definitely a goon. Like,
exactly. You feel me? Like,
he was a goon. Like,
you can only be a goon doing some shit like that.
You feel me?
What I'm saying?
He must have got invited to the meeting because he was close to the men that was getting that meth. He was probably the only one that didn't try it. Like, that's why he was invited. And Bosa probably was a little bit higher up, but they both, I could say 100% they were not Dons. But present day, they both are Dons. So it's like the hierarchy is completely different. I feel like there's a table of Dons now. Whereas back then, they just had one, like, it's like chapters, I guess. Like, if they were all in one, let's just say the car, because I know there's different families and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, I'm not about to get into all that on the channel. But let's just say cartel, right? That's just one, and then there's just different chapters. Like, I feel like back then it was cartel, and that was El Jefe, right? And then there were no chapters. Like, it was just soldiers. Now I feel like it's cartel, and then chapter Don Salamanca, chapter Don Bosa, and then they got soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm still kind of messed up with the hierarchy. Plus Bosa's dead anyway, so that he must have been replaced by somebody.
I mean, Bosa's dead. Hector's freaking in a wheelchair, not able to talk or anything. You know, he's the Lord of the
remember,
Things.
dude that was hitting the chicken chuck though, he got a boss.
Exactly.
He got a boss. So there's some round table somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this I agree. Not a lot like happened, but a lot happened. Like this was just like a really well crafted freaking episode. There was beautiful transition, bro. Even the song, I always say, I don't know if this was on purpose, but it had to be that song that he was playing right before him and Don Salamanca went back in time for the flashback.
The polka,
that was
grandparent polka or whatever song.
I don't know what that shit is, but the lyrics, bro, was on point. It was talking about how we gonna go back in time to a time together and stuff like that. Like, and then it went back in the past. Like that's.
I did not even hear that, to be honest.
Bro,
well, because I got the episode a little low, so I probably didn't pick it up.
Half the episode was in Spanish, so you know I had to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
I don't know my native tongue, unfortunately. But,
yeah,
so
man.
I was on them subbies today.
This episode, like I said, this is one of my favorite episodes. I love this episode for all the reasons you mentioned. The transition, the direction, the shots, the acting. The acting in this episode is top notch. Like, I mean, it always is, but Walt in that scene with Hank in the car in the parking lot, to me, is like one of the best. the facial expressions from Gus, you know, after the meeting.
Yeah.
Love that shot. Yeah,
his scream at the pool, bruh.
Oh,
that pool scene was sick.
Yeah, they did a lot of great things with this episode. But I think for now we touched on everything. I think we need to just go into what would you score this episode.
I honestly had too much fun. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Like, I almost said 9 out of 10 because the plot didn't move that much, but I realized how much fun I really had watching this episode. Like, I was kind of glued to the screen, so I'm giving this shit a 10. 10. It's my 10, baby.
Okay. There we have it. My brother in arms here has given it a 10.
Your Hermanos, your Hermanos.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to point to plug it.
Hold on, no. I'm about to plug that in right now. Rewind. We're gonna recap that. So my hermano here has. I'm sorry, I can't even fucking do it.
Here we go.
No, I can't even do it. No. But my hermanos here has given it a 10. So, without further ado, we are your two hosts who love to boast, and today we boasting about Breaking Bad. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live. FWR's out. Peace.